Sussex Drive. That's where the Prime Minister of Canada usually lives. Right now, the Prime Minister's not living there. The tar-faced Mac Daddy, he's living in some barn somewhere on the grounds of the governor's house, the governor general's house, living in the woodshed somewhere. That's where the Prime Minister of our country is living. And Pierre said, well, if I'm Prime Minister, Sussex Drive is going to be the lowest priority. And I don't blame him for saying that, with all the problems going on. Personally, I wouldn't complain if Pierre Poilievre used my tax dollars and your tax dollars, our tax dollars, to fix up the Prime Minister's house, because, the Prime Minister is the face of the nation, and if he's living in a woodshed, what does that say about our country? I mean, and then look at the Parliament building. The MPs, they're not in their Parliament building, they're in the old railroad station or something like that, or in the old Civic Center somewhere. The MPs aren't meeting in Parliament Hill. How long is it going to take them to renovate Parliament Hill? I mean, it's been being renovated since the tar-faced Mac Daddy was Prime Minister, since 2015. I mean, good gracious, America rebuilt the World Trade Center quicker than these guys are just simply renovating a building that's not destroyed. I mean, Mufasa or Osama tore the living daylights out of the World Trade Center, tore it to sand, dust. And America, I mean, even if they didn't complete it fully, they at least made a lot better progress in the same time span rebuilding the World Trade Center than Canada has done simply renovating a building that is not destroyed but just needs a few renovations. You know what I say to that? I say that, with Justin the tar-faced Mac Daddy Trudeau's Prime Minister and now his lackey with him, Jagmeet Singh, Canada's broken. Canada's dead. MPs are reduced to convening in the old railroad station. Prime Ministers are reduced to sleeping in the woodshed and alone now because his wife left him. Once Canada has a proper Prime Minister, then we can have all these beautiful buildings back. I'm convinced of that. I think it's a message from God. Canada is completely dead, not working right now. Everybody's poor. People trying to focus on heating and eating, and inflation, all this crime going on, all the old ladies being pushed in the subway, drugs everywhere. I mean, St. Catharines, Ontario, which used to be a Ned Flanders white picket fence community, now 3 o'clock in the morning you can hear some woman cussing out her man. I mean, Canada's broken right now. Let's wait till we have a proper person, and then all these beautiful buildings God will make sure that they are built. I know it's the workers that'll do it, but it'll be built. You mark my word. Sussex Drive will be built. The Prime Minister will be in his rightful home. The parliamentarians will be in their building, and all that everything will be back to normal. Right now, the Parliament building and Sussex Drive is a statement that Canada's broken. Just like the Parliament's broken, Sussex Drive is broken, Canada's broken. Once Canada's revived, then those buildings will be revived. This is... Want some more Arana Nation videos that don't make it to YouTube? Then subscribe to me on rumble.com/Arana Nation. That's rumble.com/ARANA Nation.